Hey guys, welcome back. As you've seen the thumbnail and you've read the title of this video, I am finally going to show you guys how I have my lighting, my camera, everything set up and how I prep for filming. Please be aware that this lighting setup and all of this stuff that I'm gonna show you here and or the equipment is not necessarily necessary for any YouTube channel. Like you can just go super basic and that's perfectly fine. But if you want to create a beauty channel, then this video will give you a decent idea as to what to look into for your studio setup. I wanted to show you guys a new mirror because you guys have generally been wanting to see my stuff and what I use to create my makeup looks. I am currently using a new mirror that was sent to me by Easehold. It is the Tarrah Multifunctional Mirror with a built-in light. It is definitely the perfect size, guys. This is not heavy. I am really impressed with it. You can tilt her all the way flat on like her, I was gonna say neck, or you can just, you know, like any angle you want, you can turn it if you wanted to as well. I like that it has a button in the back where you can make sure that she turns on and or off in terms of like whether or not she stays on the whole time, but you can turn it on and off. And the activator button is back here is what I'm trying to say. You do have a port where you can plug your mirror in, so she is rechargeable. The battery will last 15 days. I like that the bottom is a little bit like of a dish situation. So while I do my makeup, I like placing like my little tools that I'm gonna need like at arm's reach for that specific video. Let's turn her around so I can show you what we're working with. I'm sorry, but I just touched her, so you have like fingerprints here. Here you have your on button, and when you turn her on, she's gonna turn on with the color that you last used. She has 3 color options. You have the white, which is essentially the same color of a ring light. Press the M, and then you have a warmer light. I'm not sure if this is coming off on camera as warmer, but it's definitely warmer. You can press the M again, and you're going to get like a healthy medium. It is not the cool white, but it's not that yellowy warm tone either. It's a nice in between. Fact of having a mirror that is not taking over the entire frame. I can have her over to the side and you can still see what I'm doing. Freaking awesome. Like I said, it does come with a charging wire as well as a 10 times magnification mirror, which it has 2 little suction cups in the back. I know you're probably thinking, oh my god, all those features, that mirror is probably super duper expensive. Well, it's not. It retails for $32.99. I am gonna link their website down in the description box. Make sure you go check that out. Thank you so much, Easehold, for sending this over my way. I'm again really impressed. This freaking mirror I really like because I am able to see at a distance what things look like. You don't always need to just see up close and personal. You also want to see at a distance what everybody else is going to see. This mirror also has lights to it. I absolutely love it. It is also dimmable, so that is as low as it goes, and then you can make it brighter if you want to. As you can see, it is Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone to it. And this here has an LED light, so it lets you know whenever the battery is running low. Here you connect this to your camera. You can take pictures also. It's freaking awesome. This is a really nice mirror also. Tip number 1, lighting is everything. As you guys can see, all my lights are off. I literally have the ceiling light and the fan on, of course. You can't see anything. Just a big shiner up in here, okay? So that's one of those things. You need to make sure you have some type of lighting, and I can see my camera is currently struggling to capture me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the window and show you what it would look like when light bounces in from the window. Still doesn't work. You can actually see me, but no detail, does not work. So you need some lighting, guys. That's the long and short of it. I am at a different angle in my studio. I am filming from my phone, which is the Galaxy S20 Plus. But I want to show you guys that lighting is everything. I am currently facing the window, the only window in this room, and the lighting is pretty good. I mean, sometimes it's even better than having all these damn lights here. So just know, lighting is everything. You don't have to invest hundreds of dollars on lights. You can definitely get affordable ones, or you can just use natural lighting while you get a hang of what you're trying to do with your channel. Lighting is one of those pesky things that will never be consistent, and you always have to just kind of MacGyver your way through. With like superficial lighting, I feel like you MacGyver per seasons. Like for a good season, it feels and it looks good, and then you want to switch it up a bit. I'm going to show you my lights in a second. So that's what you deal with the superficial lighting. The only thing is, at least you have constant light. So there's no shifting in your light as you film. So everything looks really consistent. Whereas if you're using natural lighting, as the clouds move, the sun kind of goes away, it rises, it goes down. It's literally one of those things where you're just like, man, now I have to wait for the sun to come back out so that I can get the right lighting or the same lighting with which I started the video with. So if you can only do natural lighting, use the sun, go outside, stand in front of a big window, make it work, that's perfectly fine. However, if you can invest in some lighting, they can be really affordable. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. You can totally go on Amazon and snag some of these lights, start off with one, and then work your way up as time progresses. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please take 1 second to click the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. That way YouTube lets you know every single time I upload a new video. And this is the last public announcement, I promise. If you haven't signed up for my giveaway, there's gonna be 8 winners. This is a big deal. You guys don't wanna miss out, so make sure that you check the description box for a video link in which you'll get all the information for the 8 winner giveaway. Okay, sure, let's move on. Because I am literally filming myself, film myself. So I am, again, filming from my phone. And as you can see, I have a box light here, a box light over there, my ring light, a filler light over here, and then I have another ring light over here, but it doesn't end there. I also have a tube light here, and then that light over there for some contrast, just to add to the lighting. I find that having a well-lit background amplifies the visuals for your video. I understand not everyone needs that much lighting, but I do, because I just have issues with lighting, and I absolutely need to have as much lighting as possible. I want everything to be well lit and just look light and bright, clean and beautiful. As mentioned, this here is a tube light. The only thing, there's no on and off button on this one, so I literally have it plugged in to a surge protector over here, and I just turn on and off the surge as need be. But these little tubes are not super expensive to replace. They last for a lifetime. I think I've had this for about 2 years, and I have not had to replace it as of yet. This light over here, I ended up snagging off of Walmart.com. I promise you, I paid $15. It is so pretty. It was affordable, and it has little crystals and stuff, so I like it, and I think it creates this nice little accent to it. This ring light over here is one that I purchased last year. My original ring light that I had for 2 years died on me. It was a 12-inch. This one here is an 18-inch ring light. I got it off of Amazon as well. It was not expensive. I believe it was about $65, and it does come with the tripod, so that's really helpful. Here is the on-off kind of switch. You do have to twist it. Look how big this is. This is 18 inches, okay? And then what you do is you twist to turn it on. It doesn't have to be super bright. You can just keep it nice and dim, or you can go as bright as you want. So I love that it has this dimming feature because it's just really helpful. As you can see, I have 2 box lights. I believe I purchased these late last year, if not super early this year. Again, super affordable. All of this does come with its own tripod. Just make sure you get a bundle with the tripod, and it's pretty affordable. These 2 lights help light me on either side. I'll show you what it looks like if I only have light on one side versus both. I just turned off the light on my left, which would happen to be your right, I believe. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm so much brighter and lighter here, and then it's just like, oh, what happened? This ring light is a 19-inch. I believe the name of the brand is Inesi. It is over on Amazon. This was actually sent for me to try and potentially review. Clearly, she replaced the one that I paid for myself, and that is because it is a lot bigger, which I like. That's 1. And 2, the features are just so much more than I thought that they could be. I didn't know this was a thing. This one retails for $89.99, I feel like, but they did give me a discount code. So if you are looking to purchase a ring light or just start creating YouTube videos, or maybe, I don't know, maybe invest in a light so that you can do your makeup a little better, and you're looking into this one, I do have a 30% off discount code in the description box. This one also comes with an AC adapter and an on-off switch over on the back. So you can totally just turn it off and call it a day. I like to leave her on. I literally have surge protectors connected to the back of my desk. That way all I have to do is turn on switches to activate all my lights at the very same time. On the back of the ring light, there are 2 sockets on either side where you can input batteries. The thing about it is it didn't come with the batteries. It came with the AC adapter, but you can totally purchase batteries on the side, pop those in and just be wire free for some time if you want to. It comes with a USB port on the back, therefore it just makes life a lot easier if you want to plug in a phone, plug in some batteries, just plug in something USB based, such as my mirror. You can totally go ahead and do that. So it's really convenient to have an additional port. A feature that I am obsessed with is the fact that you can keep it nice and cool tone, so you'll get lighting nice and white and bright. You can dim it, of course, just like you can dim the other one. So you can like really go in and dim it. You can go super, super bright, but check this out. It has a button in the back. You push that in and turn the button on the opposite direction and your light is warm tone. So you do not have to remove this plastic filter to get either warm tone or cool tone, which I think is freaking awesome because a lot of ring lights do come with the filters that you need to remove and replace. But with this one, you have a 2-in-1. The ring light comes with additional accessories that I did not expect to see in the box. It came with an attachment in which you can just pop a tablet in here and use that for filming or maybe as a teleprompter or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I haven't used this yet, but you know, I think it's cool that it came with that just in case you were to need it. It also came with this, which I haven't opened yet. Oh my gosh. This is an adapter for a cell phone. You twist this here. The clamp is going to open pretty wide. You can slip your phone in there and use your phone for filming. So it's like a 2-in-1. You don't even have to buy a tripod. You just slip this in there, put your phone on there, turn on your light, and get your recording done. And lastly, it comes with a hot shoe mount for your camera. So you can just go ahead and mount this on to the ring light and then mount your camera onto here and then you should be good to go. It does have a full-on swivel effect, so you'll be able to move your camera as need be in order to make it work for you. That is all the lighting that I have in this room, and every single light bulb that turns on has a purpose. I feel like if I switch this one off, this side of the room looks a lot darker and I don't like that. I look bright, but then everything else looks darker. The camera I am currently filming with is a Canon EOS Rebel T7i. Would you believe me if I told you that I started filming with an iPad, like the iPad mini original that came out like in 2008 or 2009? That's what, like, if you go back to my very first video, please don't, because it's not that bueno, but if you were to go back that far, that's the device that I used to film my videos. It was just bad, but you have to start somewhere. So if you have your phone, you have an iPad, you have a tablet, girl, I don't care. Use what you have, work your way up. Then I moved on to a little like digital camera that had like a little flip cover so that I can see myself. And that kind of worked, but it was just not that great. The memory would fill up so fast. The quality was not great, but it helped me pull through. The third device or camera that I used happened to be a Canon, but it was a video recording camera that I paid good money for, several $100s, because I thought it would be great quality. I did see a video on YouTube where they were suggesting like the best vlogging YouTuber camera, and apparently that was one of them. Not true. It sucked. The camera would pick me up and I would look green, but then some days I would look orange, some days I would look blue. It was just so bad. And so after a long while, I kind of got over it and I was like, nope, okay, you know what? I'm gonna spend a few bucks. The camera is very pricey, okay? It's very pricey. I paid nearly $1,000 for my camera. I got a nice little bundle with it. It has so many features that I don't grow tired of learning of this camera. I've had it for 1 year so far, and as you guys can see, the quality, everything is absolutely great. I did struggle with my lighting here and there solely because I couldn't see what it was seeing, so I connected it to a viewfinder. Long story short, the viewfinder was not picking me up true to color and all of that. I just had to tweak my lighting, tweak the camera, and change my viewfinder in order to make things just all gel and work together, which is why we are where we are. Moral of this entire story is, you don't just dive on into YouTube knowing everything. Everything is trial and error. Everything is hard work. You will have some nights where you're going to sleep at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to figure certain things out. You will encounter glitches. It is not as easy peasy as we make it seem, because the video just launches and wow, it was great, and then we move on to the next one. But there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we don't necessarily show. Canon has a utility that you can download onto your computer, connect to your camera, and you can pretty much deal with all your settings from your computer to your camera. You can see what the camera sees. You can see true to color. You can tweak certain things. Sony's have that benefit too, where they have a utility. Make sure you download that. Tweak your settings while you're looking at the camera. You're looking at yourself here. Tweak your settings. Make everything as clean, crisp, and true to color as possible. That way life is so much easier when you go to edit later. Let's talk this baby over here. I've only had this about a month and a half, and I could not be happier. This is the Rode mic. As you guys can see, I have wires galore. That's just the thing. You're gonna have wires everywhere. But I strongly suggest, if you wanna get into YouTube seriously, just get a boom stand, connect your mic onto it. This is going to be a lifesaver, I promise you. So when I film, as you guys can see, my camera's here, the ring light is there, and my mic is here. So literally, as I'm speaking, the mic is picking it up. And if you can see, the utility is letting me know that the mic is actually working. This is a battery operated mic. What does that mean? It means that when the battery is dead, I have no audio in my videos, and that has happened to me so many times in the past. I did try the cheaper version of the Rode mic, which is the Rode Video Mic Go. It is much smaller, guys. I had so many issues. There was static. There was little clicking behind the scenes. It was not good. It was a non-battery mic. It was a plug and go, basically. The issue with that was it took me twice as long to try to edit that out of my videos. Sometimes I sounded muffled. Sometimes I couldn't really edit it out. Sometimes my voice sounded like I had a male voice because of the tweaking that I needed to do to try to make it work, and the audio was never consistent. So I decided to just dive on in and grab this one over here, which it is battery operated. You do need a 9-volt battery. The battery is gonna last a really, really long time. It has a switch on the back. You just turn it on and turn it off. You plug it directly onto your camera. If you happen to plug it onto your computer and download the utility, then it's really awesome because you get to see that your audio is still working. So if you're filming, you don't have to keep bending over or turning around to check the light to be green. You can just look at your computer and see whether or not it's still picking up audio, which is awesome. And it's just made life so much easier. Once I am done with filming, I will close this up. I do get an option as to whether I want to download the new clips or not. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that for now. I can always revisit later. I'm gonna go ahead, close this, and here is the video that I'm working on today. Now, I use Premiere Pro 2020 to edit my videos. I know people use Final Cut Pro as well. This is very similar, but kind of different, if that makes any sense. Editing is one of those things that takes time. I've been filming and editing for over 3 years, 4 years, I'm gonna say at this point, maybe a little more. Therefore, I've kind of gotten used to the process. I use an HP laptop. Just know that whatever computer you decide to use, if you want Premiere Pro, you need to make sure that it is compatible, that it has all the capacity required in order to make it run. I struggled with this laptop almost a year. You guys have no idea. Like, I know it kind of seems when you watch the videos like everything is fine and in the end perfect, but it is not. When I'm telling you I struggled, I mean, the video would start playing and my computer would crash. The computer would start playing and I would get a blue screen. The computer would start playing and everything would freeze. And this would be 2, 3, and 4 times while I was editing one video, which is why it would take me a lifetime to get work done. I recently did my research, made some changes, and upgraded a few things onto my laptop. Now we're good to go. So now there's no more crashing, no more skipping, no more issues. These are clips of a video that I did today because you guys saw my shirt. This is all today. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you guys what I did. I cut the dead space out. I like to call it dead space when there's nothing important going on, or if I'm lingering on and on talking as I normally do, or if it's just a section that's not really important. So this is the intro. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we created this makeup look. I go ahead, I add my intro. In case you're wondering, I use the keyboard for everything that I need to use along with my mouse. So the mouse is what's moving the arrow, and then I set certain keys to do the cutting, the deleting. That is all the equipment I use to be able to film my videos: computer, mirrors, lighting, mic, camera, the whole 9. Now I know there are other YouTubers that have way more than this going on. They have like foam boards and I don't have all of that. I feel like less is more. And in this case, I have so much lighting that I just don't want to keep adding more and more equipment. Then again, this room is just a decent size, so I don't want to overdo it. Please remember, when launching a channel, you want to start small. One light is more than enough. One device is more than enough. Forget about the mic. Use the mic from your camera. That is perfectly fine. But as you grow, you also want to improve your quality, whether it's your camera, whether it's your lighting, whether it's your audio. So it's one of those things like when you launch your channel, just start off small. See if it's something that you absolutely love. And if you do, then you start to add equipment and other tools to help you be better at what you want to do. If you're interested in any of the equipment that I'm showing you right now, then make sure you check the description box down below. Pretty much everything was purchased over on Amazon, so I will go ahead and link everything there for you. They may be affiliate links. I think I may just add my Amazon store there, and it's just easier for you guys to browse. But yes, so be aware that you can access information on all this equipment just by accessing the link in the description box down below. I hope that you gained something out of this video, whether it's just knowledge because you watch my channel all the time and just were curious about how much lights and what it is that my setup is, then I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're looking to build a YouTube channel, you want to improve your lighting, your audio, your editing, or anything like that, then I hope that you gain some value out of this video. Don't forget, if you're interested in my beauty room tour, that's the next video that is going up. That will be filmed, so no worries. You'll get to see how I have like my stuff set up and ready to go for filming. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes out of the day with me. Make sure you check out the videos that are popping here on screen. I know you're gonna absolutely love those as well. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.